Doc, will you play Battlefield 2042 if it doesn't have a Battle Royale mode? Yes. I actually, if they can go back to that sort of that pacing of Battlefield 4, I don't know what their intention is. In fact, I'm hearing that this Jack Frags video, shout out Jack Frags. Jack Frags. I played a lot of Battlefield 4. In fact, I think that was my favorite Battlefield in the entire series. I think part of it was it felt next gen when it came out. You know, some of the tech that they introduced. The graphics at that particular time from the previous Battlefield, it just felt like it has jumped up tremendously. Anyways, and the gameplay was just nice. I really like Battlefield 4. I like the pacing of it. Then it kind of got faster and faster and faster, and it was just, I felt like I wasn't in this bigger war anymore, you know? I don't know if it was because of how the spawning works or the way the spawn areas were designed in later Battlefields. Like Battlefield 1, the World War II one, that was like, I thought this was Turbo Edition. Battlefield 4 was nice. So I hope they go back to that. And if they do, absolutely, I'm jumping all over multiplayer, man. Are you kidding me? Sniping in Battlefield 4 was a lot of fun. What's in the folder on the top left of your screen, Doc? Jesus, Jack, 2.2 million! I'm gonna watch it. You already got enough views, Jack. Let me just help out just a little bit.
Battlefield 2040. We've just been treated to the reveal trailer, and while it was an absolute blast, it didn't reveal much about the game. However, a few days ago, I was invited to a press pre-brief where DICE spilled the beans on the biggest Battlefield game ever. And so in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that we know so far about the game. Battlefield 2042 has been in development for 3 years and uses the very latest Frostbite engine technology, such as a new physics system. The game is set in the year 2042 with the world on the brink of
brand new physics, upgraded engine.
War, rising sea levels, collapsing economy, and
let me review this trailer, okay? Look at that place. Imagine fighting in this. Imagine fighting in this city. That looks like a fun map right there, man. Huh, champs? Doesn't that look like a fun map?
Collapsing economy and global blackouts cause chaos. Stateless soldiers known as no-pats are deployed by the US and Russian armies.
No pants? Oh, Pats. Gotcha.
As they fight for key military locations and territory. 2042 is a multiplayer-only game with no traditional single-player campaign. However,
that's fine.
There will be story elements woven.
Nobody plays single-player games, shooter games anyway. Like nobody.
Into the maps that you can play on and in the evolving narrative. DICE said that this is a true evolution of the Battlefield franchise. The main game mode is known as All Out Warfare, featuring conquest and breakthrough game modes with up to 128 players on PC and the new consoles.
Okay.
PS4 and Xbox One will support 64 players. The game uses new modern hardware, weapons, gadgets, vehicles, and cutting-edge technology. I saw guns based on weapon systems
MP7.
like the MP7,
AK,
the AK, the M13,
M13,
DBM4,
DBM4, and the Vector. See, I know all my weapons.
Also introduces the Plus system for guns. This lets you change your weapon configuration on the fly when your boots on the ground. You can switch out your scope, barrel, ammo type, and underbarrel attachment. For example, if you were to move from a large area to a tight indoor environment, you can switch your ACOG sight to a red dot sight,
shorten that barrel
ammo for a faster rate of fire, take off the foregrip,
shorten the barrel up, Jack,
and a shorter barrel
there
for
you go.
CQC firefights. I can't show you what it looks like yet, but imagine the system that they use in Crisis for a good reference.
I hope it's like
AI soldiers.
Selling your car isn't easy. Take my car here.
Listen, I already paid my fee for the theater, guys.
Right. An hour ago, this was my car, but now it's a...
I hope it's designed well, like it's fluid. It can get a little scary once you start like going into menu systems to change things on the fly, you know? It's like kind of like an ammo crate or a buy zone in Warzone, you know? You tap in there and then you scroll down and I want to buy my loadout or buy my teammate back. But then, like, if there's additional layers to it, I hope it's done really well. It has to be. Has to be super fluid.
To play solo against a whole server of artificial intelligence bots.
That's the sharpest screenshot I've seen ever. That looks really good. This game's going to look incredible. And then I turn all the settings on low.
Way for new players to learn the game on a tablet.
There's that map again. Let me pause it.
Vehicle.
That is going to be a map. I feel like they're confirming it with all this. Isn't that like New York? What's going on back here though? Is that the end of the does that go right into the bay? Or is that the end of the skybox?
No more
it is the bay.
Was given about this.
Check the tweet I just sent you. Battlefield is stolen.
Capture points are now broken up into multiple sectors. So think of capture points as a larger territory, and your team must seize control of all the objectives within it to capture it. For example, to fully capture the stadium on the Hourglass map, you will have to own both of the objectives inside it.
I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder how much flipping is going to go around, you know, like, is that going to be frustrating if you're just sort of playing with a team and there's not much communication and like things just constantly like, we take this one, they take that one, all right, and then on another point, we're taking one, but then they take one, we got both of them, now they got both of them, and it just constantly, I hope it just doesn't feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff happening that doesn't really feel like anything's happening, you know?
Maps can occur too, and a tornado in the distance had actually picked up a container crate and it landed on the sniper and killed them. The maps feature destructible environments and terrain, and bigger evolution moments like rocket launches, which can fail or succeed with different outcomes and settings to the level. There are smaller, more focused destruction features too, as well as interactive map elements like lowering or raising bollards.
I can do all the sound effects for it.
Managing doors and gates that can be locked down, raising or lowering bridges. We were shown 7 maps. Kaleidoscope set in South Korea. This is a fight to control a...
Okay. I'll tell you right now. This map looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what the boundaries are. I'm assuming it's like one street. You know? I mean, I don't know. What if this whole thing, this whole lake, like maybe one street over, one block, but it goes all the way around this? That would be pretty sweet, man. That's a strong possibility, actually. I think it is.
Fighting.
I'm so tired of this fiction. The shipment yard.
There are also big automated cranes which pick up and move containers as you...
Okay, that sounds interesting. I just don't know how effective it will be moving containers around. Okay, so they're bringing in big ships, a little bit more into the fiction. I mean, we've seen that too.
This is a big rocket launch site. Discarded is set in India, and this is a fight to secure a rogue nuclear asset with stranded ships due to changing water levels in the world. And that hides a nuclear submarine with intense close quarters combat. Renewal is set in Egypt, and here you're fighting for a groundbreaking...
Wait a minute! We really are on a whole other level, huh, champs? Oh.
Agricultural tech center. There's a massive wall which goes across the entire map, and this splits the play space into 2 distinct areas: green life versus arid desert and canyons, plus there is a solar park at the back. Hourglass is set in Qatar, and this is a city lost in sand. It's a very big map, one of the biggest in the game. And there's a neon city to the east.
I like this one already.
A cluster of skyscrapers.
This one has a cool vibe, man.
Sandstorms can come and go, and the stadium has become overrun by...
I'm liking the contrast of maps so far. Really liking it. I'm getting excited. I just hope these stupid drones don't ruin everything, man. Every time I see these drones hit the floor and they're running dogs, I don't want to shoot that. You know? I don't want that thing coming after me. I don't know.
And then finally, Breakaway. This is set in Antarctica, and this is a fight for oil.
I like it. I really do like it.
With massive exploding silos scattered across the map. This is the biggest map in 2042 at 5.9 kilometers.
That's PUBG, man.
Squared. This is about the same size as the Vikendi map from PUBG.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait, hold on. What did he say? Hold on a sec. Whoa.
Abandoned vehicles.
I gotta digest everything Jack just says right now. Hold on a sec.
Rolling sand dunes for vehicle-to-vehicle combat. And then finally, Breakaway. This is set in Antarctica, and this is a fight for oil and gas with massive exploding silos scattered across the map. This is the biggest map in 2042 at 5.9 kilometers squared. This is about the same size as the Vikendi map from PUBG.
There's no way. Jack, I believed everything up to that point. Now I feel like you're just lying to us. There's no way.
And it has spots like the Outlook, which is very reminiscent of Damavan Peak. It's a capture point, the resource depot, the oil rigs, and the oil port. Moving on, in 2042, you play as specialists. Each specialist...
Man, I like that map selection. Very impressed.
Specialist belongs to a classic Battlefield class, and their gadget is the SG-36 Sentry System, and this...
Yeah, which like does 0 damage to anything, and it probably just sprays all over the place, can't be controlled.
Lets them deploy a turret that automatically spots and engages enemies. Their trait is the Sentry Operator, which means that when they stand near the turret, its efficiency will be boosted. Also, EMP attacks can take out sentry guns.
I like that mechanic. The closer you are to the turret, the more accurate it is. That's, that's clever game design.
Grammarly?
Yeah, get them on the line too.
Rewrite suggestions.
Holy sh**.
You can...
The second experience is called Hazard Zone. They told us that this is an all-new high-stakes game type with strong focus on tight squad play. It's completely new for the Battlefield franchise, distinctly different from anything in the all-out warfare mode. It's not a battle royale, so perhaps it could be something similar to Tarkov.
No mention of community games or crossplay.
And the third experience is something specific built by DICE LA. We were told that this is a true love letter for Battlefield players and something games specifically at long.
All right. That's interesting. Does a modern FPS need to have sprint? Not necessarily. I mean, look at Counter-Strike. Look at Valorant. I think what they do need to have is something that changes the pace of your character, whether it is some sort of function of running or sprinting or some sort of skilled movement. Acceleration, deacceleration, walking... Other design elements are impacted, right? Like audio and sound. I mean, you got to like really think about all that crap, right?